So, for the listeners to catch them up, because there's different words in there that maybe you all don't recognize. One of them you mentioned was Bhagavad Gita, which is a scripture or a holy book from India. And what I'm getting hearing all that is this, it's very scientific almost, the gradation. Sometimes in spirituality it seems vague or ambiguous, but from what you just said, it's very structured and organized.
Mm-hmm.
And I think part of that is Vedic tradition and culture and knowledge. And so what about Vedic knowledge is so like important and useful for our society in today's age?
That's very important question to answer and known by everyone. The root cause of all suffering is lack of knowledge. Now, if I say this, many listeners can argue or can cross question me. Oh, we have so much knowledge. We just go on our phone, our computer, and we can find and search anything we want. When I say lack of knowledge, I'm referring to the knowledge of Vedic knowledge. So there's a process of gathering that knowledge. The Vedic knowledge can only be understandable by following one hierarchy. And a refined word for that is called Guru Parampara. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, Evam Paramparam Praptam. This transcendental knowledge, it comes in hierarchy. Say, I got this from my spiritual master, he received this from his spiritual master, and he received from his spiritual master. This is called the lineage, and it's descending right from Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, who is God. So he's imparting this knowledge to his disciple, Brahma, the creator of this universe, and then from Brahma is coming to Narad and Ved Vyas, and this is like a Guru Parampara, which is known as lineage. This is transcendental knowledge, and it cannot be perceived or understand just by reading. To get into the realization of this transcendental knowledge, it needs a practice. So the word Bhakti Yoga is that practice, means connectivity of Bhakti, and Bhakti means love of God. Not God fearing, but God loving. So when I say God loving, that means beyond all fears, voluntary love, which is in a developed state or is not even developed, doesn't matter. But if there is any little inclination to follow that all term with Bhakti Yoga. This transcendental knowledge is called Vedic knowledge, which is composed of every area of knowledge: astrology, astronomy, all kind of knowledge. Ayurveda, music, means the comprehensive study of spectrum of all kind of knowledge. That's called Vedic knowledge, and very deep. And it's so much deep. In so much deep, there is like more deep than an ocean. To gather this knowledge, we need some mentor who can not only teach us, but also can put us into realization of that. So information is one thing and transformation is another thing. We may have a lot of information, but transformation is more important than information. That's why we need a trainer. And that trainer means a spiritual master who impart this Vedic knowledge. The essence of this Vedic knowledge is called Srimad Bhagavatam. Right? Vedas are 4 in categories: Rig Ved, Sam Ved, Yajur Ved, and Atharva Ved. means the 4 different areas of knowledge, which is very vast and really very vast. It's even difficult to understand the words and terminology because it's very complicated Sanskrit. An ordinary person, even if you start reading Vedas or understand the verdicts of Vedas, is so difficult to understand. Therefore, 5,000 years back, a great saint, or we can say incarnation of Lord, Krishna Vepan Vedvyas, he concised, or can say the essence of all those Vedic knowledge in a great scripture which is known as Srimad Bhagavatam, which gives complete knowledge of all the Vedas. And when I say Vedas, means thousands and thousands of scriptures, the essence of all those thousands of scriptures with so much information in just one book, that's called Srimad Bhagavatam, which is also, according to scriptures and the Vedas, also considered as the divine form of the Lord. Anyone who try to hear Srimad Bhagavatam or come in contact with Srimad Bhagavatam definitely going to get knowledge of every areas and the transformation in one's life.